Howdy Crystal Conclave, it's NESHY. We're back from the Mokuba League, and gotta say, we're riding crystals to victory. Until we played against Scapegoat. So, you know, things happen. We play against good Duel Links players who happen to also be gods at the TCG, but you know what? It happens. This was my Mokuba deck, and shoutouts to MBT, first of all, for putting together the Mokuba League. It's a ton of fun. You know, it was great being able to see all these smaller YugiTubers and be able to make friends with them, so, you know, I might be able to collab with them in the future. And Scapegoat obviously was one heck of a duelist. He was able to take down the Crystal Beast. I couldn't believe it, but first of all, I also want to shout out Ryan Levine from Duelist Academy. He actually helped me put together this deck. He's always cooking up the crystals with me. You know, we're not Walter White, but we are cooking all the time. And you know, if you want to check out awesome coaching content from Duelist Academy, their Patreon will be in the description as well. So, again, if you haven't checked out my duel with Scapegoat, I know, all these plugs, right? Check out MBT's channel because it was a really cool duel. You guys will really enjoy it. But let's go ahead and get in this deck profile. You might notice the minimal Crystal Beast engine. So if you don't know, Crystal Beasts run best with just running their best cards. You know, no trees, no beacons. Very pessimistic way of deck building, which is the way I like it. You know, prepare for the worst but hope for the best. You know, that's always my motto. Deck building, got it from Yassine. Yassine is one deck building goat. If you notice, we're playing 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13 14 Crystal Beast cards. So a lot of people say that, hey, this isn't Crystal Beast. What are you saying? What are you saying? 14 Crystal Beast cards? That's the majority of the deck to me. Not only is this Crystal Beast though, we're also playing Mech Knights and a Chaos Engine, very minimal Chaos Engine, and Dragoon. If there's one thing I have to say about this deck is I wish I played Rainbow Neos instead of Dragoon. I know, Dragoon, I sleep, but you know, it's Dragoon, like one of the best boss monsters you could ever ask for. But Rainbow Neos, I did my boy dirty. You know, I should have played Rainbow Neos, stuck to my roots. Don't worry, I changed this deck up after. I'm not playing Dragoon ever again because it's going to get banned soon anyway. Let's hope. So for the mechs, we're on 3 Mech Knight Blue Sky, 3 Purple Nightfall, 1 Indigo, 1 Yellow. So these are the 3 best. These are pretty good too. Indigo, the moving man, you already know. Yellow Star over Red Moon, just because we're expecting to play against control decks, right? Control decks do so well under a rogue-like ban list, so I expected to play against a control deck. I was right, it was Invoked Mech Knight. You know, pretty much control, pretty aggro, so I feel like Yellow Star was a good move. We do side the Red Moon though, so that's there if you are scared. We're playing 3 Ash Blossom because it hits everything, you know? It's not a dark or a light, so if you do like Nibiru or Effect Veiler or DD Crow, those would work well with Chaos Space, but Ash is good too, you know, you can normal summon it, make Almirage. We have the 1 Black Dragon Collapse Serpent, the 1 White Dragon Wyvern Buster. These are in here as extenders because they're 1 card Anacondas. You can link it into Striker Dragon, search the other one, and then immediately summon it to summon out Verte Anaconda. But the main reason why we're playing the Chaos package is because of Iron Dragon Tiamaton. What the heck is this card? Why is this in here? Well, if you don't know, Crystal Bond sets up Tiamaton fantastically. You know, you Crystal Bond, place a Crystal Beast in your spell and trap card zone, normal summon Sapphire Pegasus. There's another card in your opponent's column, that's 3 in a column right there. So this is a blind second deck, so obviously our opponent's going to set up some columns. If they don't, we'll set up our own columns, dang it. We're going to Crystal Bond, search out Ruby, crystallize Sapphire Pegasus from our deck, normal summon the Ruby, make Almirage, special summon a mech from our hand. Hopefully it's the purple. That's 3 in a column right there. We can special summon Tiamaton to the other extra monster zone so that they can't summon in that extra monster zone. We have that Almirage right there. We can go ahead and purple, get Indigo, and then link those into Anaconda. Now we have Anaconda Dragoon and they can't use the extra monster zone. How crazy is that? So this deck has a good time going second. It can go first if it really needs to, but it really doesn't want to, trust me. Because we're going second, I'm fine with maining the 1 Feather Duster. Yeah, that sounds good to me. And finally, we're on 3 Infinite Impermanence. Imperm's really cute with Tiamaton because if your opponent, especially in the Dragon Link combo, not that I was going to play against any Dragon Link, but if they have 2 cards, you know, you have the LP down here, the Romulus up here, whatever, you can go ahead and Imperm the LP or Striker Dragon, whatever's there, and then drop Tiamaton, boom, 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 blow up that whole column, or leave them with that LP right there and they're locked into dragons, you know, as if they aren't summoning dragons anyway, but, you know, still pretty neat. I love Imperm with Tiamaton. It's probably too cute sometimes, so you can go ahead and play it with something else like Phantasme. Phantasme is great with Chaos Space, but yeah, let's go into the side deck. 1 Lancia because I didn't expect to be playing against very many control. The bad part is Lancia is very good against Invoked, so part of me wishes I played more, and Ryan agrees with that. But look at all this back row hate. You can totally tell that we're siding against some kind of control deck, but the artifact package is here to help us go first, because this deck has a hard time going first, as well as the 2 more Crystal Conclaves, because Conclave is a sleeper card. One of the best trap cards of the game, rivaling Magician's Navigation and Cybernetic Overflow. Wait a second, we're not in Duel Links right now. For the extra deck, we're on the 1 Dragoon. I don't like it either. Okay, I don't like it either. This should be Rainbow Neos. 1 Abyss Dweller, 1 Baguska, and 1 Tornado Dragon for a rank 4 package. We're running the 1 Dingirsu for a rank 8 because if you have Indigo and Purple, that's an 8 right there. We have the 1 AA Zeus Sky Thunder because XEs are pretty good with him. The Sky Thunder thunders on in and goes 1 access code talker to clean up games, IP so that you can go ahead and make a disruption on the first turn, IP Unicorn, or you can go ahead and make access code talker indestructible. The whole Nightmare package, because what else are we going to do with this extra deck? The 2 Verte Anacondas are here, because if one of them leaves, you have the other one. You know, it happens more often than you think. People see the Anaconda immediately, whoa, try and get rid of it, and then you're like, oh, I have another Anaconda anyway. Paulo has really ruined this game, hasn't he? We have the 1 Salamangreat Almirage that we can go ahead and use for our Ruby Carbuncles. That's why we're running 2 Rubies, so Almirage is great for a normal summon a Ruby. That makes a column. We don't have a Crystal Beast Link 1, but this will have to do. And finally, Striker Dragon. This is just for our baby dragons right here as extenders. So that's the deck profile. Thank you very much for watching. Again, check out my match with the Mokuba League against Scapegoat. It was a good one and went to game 3. Spoilers, I won't tell you who won, but it was a great run. I had a lot of fun playing this deck. Crystal Beast, my pet deck. Wish I could have played it the whole tournament, but thank you guys very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.